Good morning. Welcome to our 2023 Traphagen's Veterans Day celebration. This morning we honor veterans of the United States of America. I am William Alvarenga from Class 8A, and these are my fellow classmates, Rashane Curlew and Peyton Martin. On behalf of Traphagen students, teachers, administration, and staff, we welcome each of you here today to honor our bravest servicemen and women of the United States military. At this time, the salute to the flag will be led by students of Ms. Zuri Fairman and Ms. Laura Rudolph.
Good morning, Traphagen. My name is Orion Durant from Class CF. Will everyone please stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Class Z, F, and LR. At this time, we'll have greetings from our principal, Ms. Carol Quinones. Ms. Quinones, please.
Good morning, veterans. Good morning, Traphagen. Before I begin, I would like to give a warm welcome to our veterans as well as our Board of Trustee members who joined us today. Trustee Mitchell, Trustee Kelly, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ms. Rhodes, who comes from the Board of Education, as well as Ms. McKitty Bromley. Thank you very much. Welcome. Today, we honor those who honored our country with its highest form of service. To every veteran, to every man and woman who has served, who has risked their life or lost their life or still serves, we thank you. Because you put on the cloth of our nation, America is safer and stronger. You who once wore the uniform of our Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, or Coast Guard, we owe you our thanks, our respect, and we owe you our freedom. Today, the Traphagen community comes together to express our profound gratitude for the sacrifices and contributions you and your family made on the battlefield, at home, at outposts around the world. Our gratitude to our veterans is something always grounded in something greater than what you did on duty. It's also an appreciation of the example that you continue to set after your service has ended. Thank you for your brave service to our country.
Thank you, Ms. Quinones. In honor of our parent veterans, our students have prepared poetry, essays, and songs. Let's begin. Please welcome Ava Munoz and Paige Heath from Miss Gilligan's 4th grade class to the podium to recite a poem for us. Ava and Paige, please.
Good morning. The name of our poem is Honor Our Military by Joanna Fuchs. Let's honor our military, the men and women who serve, whose dedication to our country does not falter, halt, or swerve. Let's respect them for their courage. They are ready to do what's right, to keep America safe so we can sleep better at night. Let's support and defend our soldiers, whose hardships are brutal and cruel, whose discipline we can't imagine, who follow each order and rule. Here's to those who choose to be warriors, and their helpers good and true. They're fighting for American values. They're fighting for me and you. Thank you.
Thank you, 4th graders. We'll now hear thoughts about Veterans Day from a few of our 5th grade students. Please give a warm welcome to Bryce Thorne Walker and Kara Clayton from Miss White's 5th grade class as they approach the podium to share their thoughts about this holiday.
Good morning. My name is Bryce Thorne Walker from Class 5W. Today at Traphagen is an important day because today we honor veterans. If your parents or family members were or still active in the Army, the Navy, the Marines or Air Force or Coast Guard, we want to thank you for protecting the United States and its citizens at home and abroad. We can never repay the debt we owe them, yet they enter service knowing this. So often they live the rest of their lives with the wounds of having served. Veterans Day was first called on this day, and it was created to celebrate the end of World War I. Then on November 11, 1954, President Eisenhower named November 11th, the official Veterans Day. We celebrate Veterans Day in many ways. You can encourage and thank a veteran by giving them a treat. You can recognize veterans in your community by hosting a lunch in their honor. You can recognize them at schools and places of worship. Always share the story with respect and sensitivity. Share the story of the veterans you know and offer to help their families. When a service member serves in the military, they commit to protect the United States and its USA citizens. We are proud of our veterans and we want to say thank you.
Good morning. I am Carol from Class 5W. You should thank a veteran. You should think of them because they serve our country and protect our freedom. There are 5 branches of the military. They are the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, and Coast Guard. Recently, a new branch was added, the Space Force. We should all thank veterans to make them feel special. In Birmingham, Alabama in 1947, it was the first time they used the term Veterans Day in their celebration. It all started with a man named Raymond Weeks. He was a veteran who lived in Birmingham. He went to President/General Eisenhower and asked him to change Armistice Day to Veterans Day. He did this to celebrate all the soldiers who fought in World War I and II. We should honor veterans because making a choice to join the military must be frightening. Veterans risk their lives to protect our country. They leave their family for a very long time. We honor veterans at Traphagen School and in Mount Vernon's community. Programs like this help create awareness and show our support. I love Veterans Day. I love because I get to celebrate the veterans in my family. My mom, grandpa, aunt, and uncle are all U.S. veterans. Thanking a veteran will make them feel encouraged, successful, and proud of themselves. Thank you, veterans.
Thank you, 5th graders. Please join us in waving our flags proudly as our chorus leads us in singing "This Land Is Your Land."
This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that rhythm highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the redwood forest to the ocean waters. This land was made for you and me.
I roamed and rambled and found my footsteps to sparkling wonder for a diamond desert, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the redwood forest to the ocean waters. This land was made for you and me.
Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking my freedom highway. Nobody living
this time, Jeremy Castillo and Kaylee Clayton from Miss Trollope's 5th grade class will share their personal thoughts on military service. Good morning. The title of my essay is America the Great. Freedom. Freedom in America means that we are free to do what we want to do. We have the freedom to be what we want with nothing and no one stopping us. There are countries that are not free, like Algeria or Syria. The soldiers that are currently serving and that have served fought for what we have today. Freedom is the right to act, speak, or think without restraint. There are many opportunities in America. America is even nicknamed the land of opportunities. You can be a dentist, surgeon, pharmacist, and many other things. A lot of people move to America for better opportunities, especially when it comes to jobs and education. My parents and grandparents immigrated to America for better opportunities. I am proud to be an American because I am able to visit great places such as Times Square, Disneyland, and the Bronx Zoo. There are countries that do not have places like Times Square. We are blessed to be living in such a large country like the United States that has so many great places to visit. Many soldiers have fought and have gone through war so that we could have freedom and many great opportunities. I am proud to be an American because the country that I live in has always been defended by millions of brave soldiers. Thank you.
Good morning. The title of my essay is My Mother, the Veteran. Ever since my mother told me she was in the military, I was very proud to be my mother's daughter. Although I have always wondered how she felt. She told me this: I felt proud to be among the few members of my family in the military. As a woman, it was challenging and yet a rewarding experience. When I asked her why she wanted to join the military, she told me, I joined the military to follow my father's footsteps since he was a veteran of the Army. I also asked her if she wanted to leave when she became injured. She told me, no, I did not want to leave because I was determined to do well and not to let myself and my family down. I asked her why she joined the Army National Guard. She told me, I joined the Army National Guard because it was not a full-time active duty and I wanted to be close to my daughter. It allowed me to live both Army life and civilian life. My mother also told me stepping on campus changed the course of my life significantly. It gave me a sense of responsibility to our country. Leaving was disappointing because I got injured and was not able to complete my mission. I never thought of giving up though. The training was not easy at first, but as time goes by, it becomes fun. Some of the training involved foot marches with equipment and marksmanship. I met a lot of people from different cultures, including my fellow Jamaicans. After my mom told me this, I wished I could thank her for all she has done my whole life. All I can really do is go to school and be successful. I am proud to be my mother's daughter. I am proud to be a veteran's daughter. But most of all, I am proud of my mom. Thank you.
Thank you, 5th graders. This next song, Heart of America, celebrates our joy for our country. Samia Narain and Richie Africane from Miss Maganello's 4th grade class will recite a favorite poem. Samia and Richie, please.
Good morning. Today we'll be reciting a poem called They Did Their Share by Joanna Fuchs. On Veterans Day we honor soldiers who protect our nation. For their service as our warriors, they deserve our admiration. Some of them were drafted, some were volunteers. For some it was just yesterday, for some it's been many years. In the jungle or the desert, on land or on the sea, they did whatever was assigned to produce a victory.
Some came back, some did not. They defend us everywhere. Some saw combat, some rode a desk. All of them did their share. No matter what the duty, for low pay and little glory. These soldiers gave up normal lives for duties mundane and gory. Let every veteran be honored. Don't let politics get in the way. Without them, freedom would have died. What they did, we can't repay. We owe so much to them who kept us safe from terror. So when we see a uniform, let's say thank you to every wearer. Thank you.
Thank you, fourth graders. Now our chorus will pay tribute to our veterans in one final song. us. We would like to introduce Mr. Richard Bullock, United States veteran of the U.S. Army. He was also known as an airborne ranger. Mr. Richard Bullock, please.
Good morning, good morning. I am a combat soldier. I am a veteran. Those guys over there are veterans, combat veterans. The song that was just sung, I think a couple of us had tears in our eyes because this is what we fight for, what we fought for, and what we live for the liberties of America. So you guys can go to school, so you can live, you can grow, you can be whatever you want to be. You can be a soldier, and you can have families and live. Yeah, I did get a little choked up because that's when we're out in the fields and we're fighting and we're on certain points, we're thinking about home, you know? We're wondering if we're going to come back or if we're not. But we still fight and we stay. But this is what we fight for. And we love you, and we stay abroad, and we come here to show you that we do, and we will always fight, and the duty never stops. Thank you. Once we enter the Army, we come in with specialties. Like I came in as a medical specialist, but I ended up as an airborne ranger instructor. I mean, I've done from doing surgery to delivering babies, running outpatient clinics, jumping out of planes, assisting in helicopters, medevacs. A lot of my constituents over there, they've done howitzers, drove tanks in water, airplanes. We've done a lot in the military, as well as climb mountains, dove in water, just so we can learn how to maneuver and to serve over in these countries. Sometimes, like I said, we lose a lot in performing our duties. We lose a lot of people, but we come back and we serve our country, standing strong as we are today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bullock, for sharing your experiences and insights with us today. At Traphagen, we have parents who served and are still serving our country in the military. At this time, we would like to acknowledge each and every one of you for your service to our nation. As we read your names aloud, will you or your child please come up to the front to be acknowledged? Grandpa John, grandfather of Eliana Mackey in Class W. Mikhail Gordon, father of Alicia Gordon in Class 5C. Arthur Wade, grandfather of Morgan and Jade Whitaker from classes 4M and 7A. Carmelo Reyes, relative of Adrian and Xavier Romero from classes 1P and 5W. Bernadette Johnson, relative of Samia Johnson Davis from class 6M. Sandra Escalante, relative of Juan Ramirez from class 3D. Maria Lopez, relative of Madeline. Robert Easterling, relative of Christopher Murray. Anthony Werf, relative of Julian from 2nd grade. Adam Knotts, relative of Hannah Knotts. John Duncan, relative of Eliana from 3rd grade. Veteran relative of Callie DaCosta from 3rd grade. Ravine Hannah, relative of Nathan Hannah, 3rd grade. Gordon McHale, relative of Alicia Gordon. Kersha Brown, relative of Madeline Young. Michael Green, relative of Jalen Green. At this time, we invite each of our Traphagen military parents to tell us in which division of the United States military you belong and where and when you served our country.
We have another veteran, Mr. Johnson. Abigail, could you come up and join me? And if there are any other veterans, please, whose names we did not catch. Harry Russian, is your grandfather here? Hi. Oh, that's right, Harry. Yes, I know, Mr. Cromer. Mr. Cromer's wife was my 4th grade teacher. And Mr. Watson, yay, representing the Lorraine family. Okay, we'll start from this end.
Larry Johnston, U.S. Army Reserve.
Michael Green, United States Army.
Kersha Brown, United States Army.
Adam Knotts, United States Air Force.
Robert Easterlin, United States Army, served in Vietnam, 1969.
Kamala Reyes, on the United States Army.
Hello, Mikhail Gordon, United States Navy, veteran, retired.
John Durkin, a U.S. Navy, was on the Ticonderoga off the coast of Vietnam.
Anthony Vanderwerf, United States Navy.
Uwe Henna, United States Marine Corps.
Franklin B. Cromer, United States Air Force, 1958 to 1963.
I'm going to take a little longer. I'm sorry, guys. I got to say thank you to all of you, to everyone, every veteran, and especially I got to thank to you guys, Traphagen. But firstly, I got to tell you guys, good morning. Wow, really? Good morning, Traphagen. That's what I'm talking about, and that's what I love about this place. I'm going to give you guys a secret, and I don't want y'all to spread this no place else. You understand? On the camera, please turn this off. I'm going to tell you guys right now, you guys go to the best school in all of Mount Vernon. I'm not quite sure you guys understand that. Going to the best school in Traphagen, in Mount Vernon, means that you guys have the best teachers in all of Mount Vernon. And so, it's got to go further than that, right? Because if you're at the best school, and you got the best teachers, then that just means that you got the best principal, right? And I'm gonna tell you this far too. Y'all may not know this, but y'all got the best music teacher in all of Westchester County, period. End of story. Miss Moore, you the bomb. My children went to this school. I'm not here as a parent, but I'm here as a neighbor with the Narins here. They invite me every year, they remind me about this, and I'm like, thank you so much. I replied to the text message like immediately, all right? Because my kids were here, they experienced the school, they experienced all of this, and there's absolutely no way that anybody, anywhere could convince me otherwise that this being the best place. They do this every year, and it's the best, period, end of story. City Hall could learn a few things from this place here, all right? That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm here. I was told about that, and I said, no way, I gotta be here. My kids learned a lot from this place. I learned a lot from this place, and I'm gonna tell you this, parents, y'all get involved, y'all stay present with your children, stay present, join the PTA, get involved, stay involved. It's better for you, it's better for your kid, and ultimately it's better for all of us. Thank y'all all very much. Sorry again.
Thank you again. You may all return to your seats. On behalf of our school, we have truly enjoyed having all of you here to help us honor our Traphagen veterans. Can we give another round of applause for our veterans? As our celebration comes to a close, please welcome Ms. Sandra Lopresti, speech teacher, to the podium as she pays tribute to our country with our national anthem. Would everyone please stand at this time?
Shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Ms. Lopresti. You may all be seated. We will have closing remarks from our principal. Following her remarks, we will observe a moment of silence. Ms. Quinones, please.
I think we all need a moment after that. Oh, Ms. Lopresti, that was beautiful. Thank you so, so much. Can we give her another round of applause, please? As you know, this is a time-honored tradition here at Traphagen. Our Veterans Day Assembly is always spectacular, always very special. I just want to take a moment to welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Veronica K. Smith. Thank you very much for joining us today. Let's give another round of applause to all of our students who performed, who read today. Excellent, excellent job. Excellent job. To all of our teachers and teaching assistants, we thank you for making this happen. Let's give them a round of applause, please. To Miss Salagumba for her amazing artwork, we thank you, Miss Salagumba. To our music extraordinaire, Miss Moore. Thank you, thank you. At this time, we will have a moment of silence. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to ask all of our veterans to please stand. And can we raise our right hand and give them a salute? Traphagen, and salute our veterans. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Gonzalez, please escort all of our veterans to the faculty lounge to enjoy something to eat. This concludes our assembly program. All veterans and their children are welcome to join us in the Teachers Lounge for refreshments. Thank you again for coming, and remember to thank a veteran today.